So for some time now, Zuccotti Park down on Wall Street, near Wall Street, has been occupied. Protests are filing out across the country in different cities, in different states. We've been reading about it. And a little over 2 weeks ago, we started getting calls from so many various faith leaders in the city who were reminding us what we all know, what we all say inside our communities, that this is not just an economic issue. This is not just a jobs issue. This is not just a healthcare issue or an immigration issue, but this is a spiritual issue. This is an issue about what our country has become, and it is time for faith leaders to stand up and reframe this conversation entirely. So to this end, we've all gathered here. We all last week went down and had our first multi-faith service at 3:30 down in Zuccotti Park. It was very well received. If you were there, it was an excellent time. And we're going to continue this. We're going to be there every week at 3:30. The protesters, the unions have asked us to work as arbiters, as moral observers, and no doubt our own roles will be clarified as we go forward and decide how we are going to frame this, not just in New York City, but across the entire country. So to this end, we have together come to a statement of solidarity. And it's the first, it won't be the last. It's not a binding resolution, but it's a way for us to say why we're here and what we're doing. And if you don't know, a new liturgy has emerged out of these protests. And so in honor of what's brought us here, we're going to practice as I read this to you all, the People's Mic. And if you don't know what it is, you're going to figure it out real fast. So follow along with what everyone's doing. And let me start by saying, mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Excellent. All right, good. Actually, still on. All right. So People's Mic. We, the people of faith communities.
We, the people of faith communities.
Throughout New York and the United States.
Throughout New York and the United States.
See in the spirit of Occupy Wall Street.
See in the spirit of Occupy Wall Street.
A promise of democracy renewed.
A promise of democracy renewed.
Our spiritual traditions are clear.
Our spiritual traditions are clear.
The impoverishment of the many.
The impoverishment of the many.
For the benefit of the few.
For the benefit of the few.
Destroys us all.
Destroys us all.
The cries of our people are clear.
The cries of our people are clear.
The American dream is compromised.
The American dream is compromised.
The middle is slipping away.
The middle is slipping away.
And in our politics, fairness is dissipated.
Fairness is dissipated.
The soul of our nation
The soul of our nation
is threatened by false idols.
is threatened by false idols.
So together we affirm the golden rule.
The golden rule.
Do to others
Do to others
as you would have them do to you.
as you would have them do to you.
We commit ourselves
We commit ourselves
to the restoration of justice for all
to the restoration of justice for all
in our economy,
in our economy
and compassion in our politics,
and compassion in our politics,
that together we might behold
that together we might behold
a revolution of values for all people.
a revolution of values for all people.
We ask all Americans
We ask all Americans
to join us in this prayer,
to join us in this prayer,
that once again our country
that once again our country
might be the fulfillment
might be the fulfillment
of hopes and dreams
of hopes and dreams
for all who reach its shores.
for all who reach its shores.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So far, this went out to our lists of friends yesterday morning. Since that time, as of some point early this morning, around 4 o'clock, we're all getting up to go downtown, we had 153 faith leaders who had already signed on to this pledge. And more, I'm told, are coming in by the hour. So we're encouraging you to broaden your networks, not just for the city, but for the country, so that they too will take notices in their temples and their synagogues and their churches, that this is not just an economic issue, that this is a spiritual issue for the nature of our country. So we have many excellent speakers here to share and talk about their own involvement, and I'd like to start us today with Reverend Barrios.